Welcome to the final part of our Cunard Queen Anne cruise series.
The ship has been moving like mental all night and this morning. There's been an awful lot of seasick people today, I think. Very, very rough seas. Well, comparatively rough seas. This is the promenade deck that people complain about because it's got the lifeboats in the way.
It's like the old-fashioned style one though, it's like the traditional one I like on mine.
Oh, wood.
Here's a thought, if you have kids, I'd be very careful on this bit, I've never seen that before, suppose. Little one, just straight off.
You have to climb up first.
Yeah, but you've got to say you have to be careful with like kids, because kids are daft.
I think it's stupid to climb up.
Well,
But yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
No,
I
it's
won't be
just-
the first time. Kids are stupid at times.
It's the first time I've noticed something so, like,
But despite the very, very rough seas, hopefully it's starting to calm down a little. We are sailing towards blue sky.
we are actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see the swell, look at this.
Yeah.
You can see the colour of the sea though, it's very pretty.
Whoa!
Yeah. Still some big swells.
I've not seen a sea like this for a long, long time.
It is relatively late in the year.
With time to kill, we had a little bit of a mooch around the ship.
Yeah. Small but fully functional casino area.
We hadn't spotted this early, but Cunard had the plotted course for our cruise on display next to the main atrium. We spotted that the main atrium had been decorated for Halloween.
This is a nice bar area. They're very fond of the models of the ship on this ship. That's the smoky, smelly room. Churchill's.
This reminds me of the Epicurean area on the Arvia and Iona, the little corridor.
Yes. It is a nice corridor. We love a corridor. Everyone loves a corridor. I thought that was Sarah Millican. It's Meryl Streep. I thought it was strange why would Sarah Millican be on the bit of artwork, but it's Meryl Streep.
Lisa had some onboard spend that she needed to use, but we don't think it would stretch to a Fabergé egg.
Okay. Please have a teddy bear. Hello, Mrs. Cabana. The Corinthia Lounge. So yes, it's not quite afternoon tea because I'm not sure that's for us, but this is gorgeous. It's a cake. It's a cake.
It's got like a little crest.
The cakes and pastries available were beautiful and in my opinion nicer than the ones on the afternoon tea.
Due to Lisa's seasickness, we didn't eat in the main dining room anywhere near enough, and it is a beautiful restaurant. As we headed back to our cabin, we were delighted to see that somebody had been decorating their doors for Halloween.
Cute.
Is it?
I like the ones that are the little Halloween sweet bags outside the room. It's a lovely
Yeah, that was a
touch,
nice touch, it was, yes.
Really, really nice.
Lisa finally making use of some of the balcony. Sea's still fairly choppy, but I don't think it's as bad.
It's not. He's sailing like this way now. We're going to start heading that way, so we won't be so much longer.
It was now time to get ready for the red and gold formal evening.
So we're in a casino bar. We've not been in here before. There's actually a lot of bars we've not been in. Who knew? I'm not being as posh tonight. I'm just being more. But it's red. We've gone red.
Red and gold evening. Now I brought a friend with me.
It's a little sort of. I don't know what it is. It's a devil.
Devil.
That's a devil. I'm not entirely sure how the devil was Halloween.
What?
I'm very happy because it's like being back in Japan. The food was fantastic with plenty of choice for all diets. The service and presentation was first class.
The ships are creaking. We've had an amazing meal in the Japanese restaurant. Ajiwa.
It took us back to being in Japan, so that was nice. Nice people, nice place. I say nice far too much. Outstanding, anyway. So last night we were rather happy in a hot tub. Sailing under the bridge of Lisbon. Tonight we're in like.
The main area of activity this evening is the Queen's room. So yeah, it's a little bit fell flat this evening, I think, unfortunately.
I said it would.
It's the second gala night. I think a lot of people are still a bit worse for wear from seasickness. So still beautiful, still amazing. We made the effort. I'm glad we did. But it's now, yeah. Going to be an early night tonight. We're not going to be dancing at the nightclub at 3 o'clock in the morning like we were the other night.
I've got this. In fact, I'm sure she's very nice. Random woman on walking. Listen. Who's she like? Maria Paquetá, you know? No. It's not very good, is it? Ow.
Given her options for the evening were limited, we stuck with her, and in her defence she did get the audience up and dancing and was very entertaining. She even won Lisa around.
I'm gonna go,
Are you ready? Come on.
Okay, so I thought we'd just pop on and do a bit of a sort of like recap of Cunard. Cunard Queen Anne have got this so right in so many ways. But then, come Peter, see what you think.
So tonight has been the red and gold evening, and it's felt sadly a bit flat. So other than the Queen Anne room, the only place that has any life is the Golden Lion pub. The Golden Lion pub's quite nice. We like it. We do like it.
Yeah,
However,
However, I don't normally spend
I'm
my
not convinced.
cruise.
But we don't want to put cruise in
No,
the pubs.
we don't normally spend our cruise on
in a pub. And this brings us to our point entirely. Queen Anne.
We have a point. Who knew? We now have a point, and I love flicking my finger around. So now we have a point. Right, go on, go.
The point we have is that Queen Anne is Cunard. We know it's Cunard trying something new. What they are trying to do is they're trying to modernise things a little bit but they're clinging to the past a little bit too much as well.
No, what I think it is, it doesn't quite know what it wants to be. It's absolutely flipping beautiful.
It's a beautiful ship.
I mean, it is.
Service is fantastic.
Oh my God.
The food
Stunning.
is very, very good.
Outstanding. Like everything's
Yeah, it's really nice, really
I
good.
can't. Honestly, this is not us complaining. Please
At
don't
all.
think we're not. We
It's-
just want to try something different. But
Cunard's in the quandary.
it doesn't know what it wants to do.
It's trying to please everybody, and the traditional cruisers will not like it because it's too modern. The people who do Celebrity, the people who do all the Royal Caribbean, the people who do
Like your
Pinot,
Hollandale,
but
America,
are not
all that
mad
sort of
keen
stuff.
on Pinot of late. Those sort of cruisers won't like it either because at times it's too dull.
Like I keep going between. I love it, and then I'm like, I'm done with it. I will do it again. I think I'll do it again because of the beautiful outside areas in the sunshine.
I believe Queen Anne is a necessary half step for Cunard.
Yes.
Had Cunard jumped completely towards the celebrity market, the Azamara market, or basically, let's be honest, the younger market, there would have been uproar. So there's already uproar over Queen Anne. The next new Cunard ship will be, I think, what they actually had envisaged at the same time.
Peter. Right. What he's saying is it's really nice. They haven't got it quite right. We quite like it, but I will say one thing. The Prosecco is absolutely outstanding. Literally, that's all I need to know.
What are the odds that the best weather we've had in the morning is on our last day as we're getting closer to England? What are the odds of that? We have still got rough seas, although not as bad. We have a beautiful sunrise. So we're probably somewhere adjacent to the Bay of Biscay again. And it's a beautiful morning. Fingers crossed the blue skies continue. The sun has made a belated appearance, as has Lita, who is still feeling very, very poorly, seasickness, which has made it out of the room.
We opted for a light brunch in the wellness cafe in the Pavilion.
So it's just after 1 o'clock, 1:30. It's the 1st of November. Someone shot Peter, literally. And it's still very pleasant over Biscay. Look at this. How nice would this be in the summer? I mean, it's still sat outside. It was very, very, very sunny on our balcony actually, but we haven't packed yet. We're meant to have packed, but it's fine. We can do it later. But yeah, so this is the Panorama pool bar area, I think. It's where we sat in the hot tubs the other night as we left Lisbon. It's beautiful. Anyway, this is the Cabana. This is the Cabana bar. We're not sure why it's not open today. Normally it is, but it's not today. So you've got like this down the side, which is really, really lovely. And there's the funnel. It's back to front. Okay, so we're meant to be packing.
Yeah.
This is me packing. It's actually my first drink of the day. Now this reminds me of some of the P&O ships have the art gallery like this in a corridor, the RV and Iona. But it's nice, I think, because you could wander along, peruse the art. But like, I'm not entirely sure who buys these things. Very arty. Haha, see what I did there? But yeah. It also appears to be an area people kind of do like a little catwalk thing when they're going out at night. It's always freezing. But yeah, bit of art. So Peter, are you ready to go home?
Yes. dolphins have been spotted. I saw just the fins, unfortunately. Look at this lovely view. What doesn't make you nostalgic and homesick, what will? Miserable mucky day now. About an hour ago, everyone was out sunbathing. The weather has certainly changed. I spy coaches. Yeah, I think that's the coaches they're ready for, waiting for us. Good morning from a actually reasonably decent Southampton. Quite pleasant morning, a bit damp. All the boring bits and bobs done. Bags cast out last night. Go grab a quick breakfast and we can go. Yeah. What is good though, positive, you don't have to be out of room till 9 o'clock.
No, we don't.
Our disembarkation time is 8:15.
We're going to have to be quick.
We're going to be quick, which is fair dues. But yeah, we don't have to be out of room till 9 o'clock. And we're joining our coach for the coach journey home. So farewell to room 4229.
So that wasn't too bad. And last morning, Disembarkation.
Breakfast?
Was it? Yeah.
Nope, actually fairly well organised and quite calm, randomly. We've got plenty of time till our disembarkation time. Let's see how peaceful and smooth that is.
And with that, we started the disembarkation process. This was completely seamless and very, very quick.
Farewell to Queen Anne. Thank you for a mostly positive experience.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. Oh, and hype. See you next time.